Hey guys, and welcome to your Beyond Limits warm-up tutorial. So the reason for this video is making sure that your heart rate, your pulse is nice and high and your body is ready to exercise before sessions. Mainly the purpose of this is to stop yourself from getting injured. Make sure your heart rate is high and your body is ready, your muscles are sort of activated before we hit a hard session. So each exercise is going to be nice and short, 30 seconds long. You want to be hitting it as hard as you can, and we're going to roll through about 10 exercises, guys. So what I'm going to do, Elle's going to be demoing, and I'm going to be talking you through the basic techniques of the exercises. So we're going to go in about 5 seconds, starting off with high knees. So get yourself ready. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. High knees, nice and quick, going for 30 seconds. Trying to keep a nice upright posture. Remember, you can't sprint without your arms, guys, so make sure your arms are pumping up and down. Knees coming as high as possible, making sure your core's tight. Okay, you might feel your heart rate shooting up. This is fine, it will slowly get to a nice gradual pulse. Okay, keep going, 5 more seconds on this one. Good, just warm up the full body. Okay, and now moving into heel flicks, guys. So we're keeping our body nice and straight and bending our knees, okay? Flicking our heels up all the way towards the back parts of our body. Okay, this is obviously a pulse raiser as well, but you're also going to work the major muscles in the back and the front part of your leg. Okay, 10 more seconds, feel free to pick the pace up on this one. Really try and flick them hamstrings back, the back of your leg muscles all the way to the back of your hips. Okay, now moving on to jogging with arm circles. So we're going to go 15 seconds forward, nice normal jog, getting your arms as much big circles as you can, getting a good mobility around the shoulder. Okay, and now arms going back in the opposite direction. Okay, still jogging at a relatively good pace, and arms going back, working on that good shoulder mobility. 5 more seconds of this one, trying to get as wide circles as you can. Okay, next exercise is squats. Okay, moderate intensity on this one. Legs in however wide you need to squat. Make sure your weight is always on your heels. With this one, we're warming up the quadriceps and all muscles are in and around the lower legs. Getting as deep as you can and trying to get deeper with each rep, really trying to stretch the muscles out. Okay, last few seconds of this one, you should be deep, heavy breathing now. Last few seconds. Okay, next exercise is a forward lunge with overhead reach. So take your time on this one. This one is more about muscle mechanics and switching the right muscles on. So alternately, you're going to drive one leg forward and your arms reaching up. This reach up of the arm is going to get your core activated, your hip flexors engaged, making sure you've got a perfect 90 degrees at both legs. Okay, 5 more seconds of this one. Keep going through. Last few seconds. Okay, now we're into the 3-point RDL. So you're standing shoulder width apart, slight bend in your knees. You'll reach down to your toes, then you'll reach down to one ankle, and then reach down to the opposite ankle. Okay, it's a 3-dimensional movement. Your muscles work in all angles, so we have to make sure that we're training. We don't just train one way, guys. Really trying to work the back leg muscles, guys. Your hamstrings, don't rush these ones. Big squeeze on the way up. Few more seconds of this one. Okay, and into Cossack squats. So you want to take a real wide legs position, wider than your sumo stance. Then you're going to slowly move to one side and squat and sit down onto your heel whilst your other leg maintains as straight as possible. Okay, it's nice and control this one, slowly dipping, alternating to each side of the leg, really trying to push off them heels. You should feel a nice stretch around the inside of the leg on your extended leg side. Okay, next exercise, we've got a flow movement. So on our front, we're starting off with a downwards dog, into the cobra, hip strokes come up, and then into a knees off puppy position. And we're just going to repeat, guys. So downwards dog, chest scoops all the way down into the cobra, chest comes up, and then into knees off puppy. Should have time for one more rep on this one. Take your time, guys. It's a good full body flow movement. And a few more seconds. And now we're into bear crawl, so a little bit of heart rate up now. So you want your feet and knees an inch off the floor, alternately moving forward and back, guys. We're going to go for 4 steps forward, 4 steps back, trying to keep your core as tight as possible on this one, and also work on a bit of coordination, a bit of unit recruitment to your major muscles and joints. I should be able to put a cup of drink on El's back right now and it's not going to spill. That should be the same at home for you guys as well, guys. Okay, and last exercise, going to get the pulse up now. So into gorilla burpees. So you'll go lunge switch, squat jump, and then into a full burpee, and make sure you're jumping at the top of each rep. You're going to repeat this with the best technique as you can and as high heart rate as possible. Hit it with max intensity, guys. This is your last bit of work for this warm up. Last 10 seconds, let's really try and up it. You're going to be deep breathing now. Let's go. Last bit of the rep. And relax, guys. Right, that was 5 minutes of getting the pulse up and ready for working out. Now you should be able to enter any one of our sessions, hit some real good muscle activation and hit a hard session, guys. Make sure you do this video every time before you train. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe to the YouTube channel and follow us on our social medias, Beyond Limits Coach on Instagram and Facebook, guys. See you in the session.